everyone. This is Julie Clifford with Compass in McLean. I'm a residential real estate agent, and today is an episode of Julie's Community Spotlight, and I have the absolute pleasure of sitting here with Alexis Chen. She is a partner in a business called Kung Fu Tea, which is right behind us, and we are located in the Ballston Market Center. We're in the food court on the lower level. So, Alexis?
Hello.
Tell us a little bit about your business. What is bubble tea?
So, bubble tea is originated from Taiwan. It is a milk-based tea with tapioca balls. We call it boba, bubbles, or pearls. It's a variety of names. But since then, the menu has evolved. You know, we offer fruit flavored tea. It's got slush, which is an ice blended kind of like a smoothie type drink. It comes in different fruit flavors and like Oreo, chocolate flavor, coffee flavor.
Yum.
You can name it. But we offer 3 types of tea here: oolong tea, green tea, and black tea, mainly on the menu. We also have Thai tea. But
I'm having the green tea today.
Yep, and we also have more than 10 different toppings. So the drink is very customizable. You can customize it by sugar level, ice level. So yeah, there's a lot of different variety that you can choose from.
Gotcha. So it could go from anything like something really healthy to something like, I want to splurge
if you want
on my
extra sugar,
calories.
it could go to like 120%, or you can have no sugar at all. So up to you.
Cool. So this is a unique business, and what made you decide to get into this business?
So Kung Fu Tea is actually a Flushing, New York based company. They were founded in 2010, which is the year I graduated high school.
So not very long.
So since then, I mean, I've been visiting New York because I have family that live in New York. So I remember going there every summer or every few months to visit, and I always have to stop by the shop. And they started with, you know, just a cutout window of a storefront, but since then they have expanded nationwide. So it's definitely a product that I personally enjoy, and I believe in the brand. So that was it.
So do you just have this one location, or because I know there's several locations around our area?
So this is our first Virginia location. We have different locations in Maryland, like in Ellicott City on Baltimore National, Columbia, Maryland, which is right by the Columbia Mall, right across the street. North Bethesda, we have quite a few actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
We're definitely very interested in the product and helping them grow.
Great, great, great. So what drives you to do what you do?
I think it's just, you know, I've always been into food. My family come from food restaurant business. So
what kind of restaurants?
It was a Chinese takeout. So I am a partner in this business, and I have a couple other main partners. We all from this little city called Fujian, China, and our parents. So we are second generation immigrants, and when our parents came here, you know, they didn't speak English. There wasn't much to do other than working in restaurants. That's what we know. So we've always been, I think, wanted to. Maybe it was nostalgic. I just want to get back to food business.
Oh, neat, neat. And I also come from a food background. I had a catering business here in Arlington and also a restaurant. So I know it's, you know, it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah,
definitely a lot of hard work.
That's for sure. Yeah.
What is something that most people don't know about your business?
So I guess we also, not only are we growing Kung Fu Tea, but we're also trying to develop our own brand called Luna Hall. So right now it's under construction in DC Chinatown. So for years, I grew up in this DMV area, so I know this area very well. DC Chinatown, it's not much of a Chinatown, right? It's been Americanized for a very long time. So we're trying to change that. We're trying to bring the Chinese culture back. So we're building a food hall there.
You are? A food hall in Chinatown.
Yeah,
wow,
so
that's going to be great.
It's where the Vapiano space used to be. So it's going to have 5 different concepts in there. We're going to bring a New York Michelin Guide restaurant called Nanshan Soup Dumpling. The Kung Fu Tea definitely will be there. We're also going to be bringing in some poke bowl, maybe even ramen. And it's also going to be offering beer and liquor, a full bar service. So
wow.
hoping to make the Chinatown a little more lively.
Yeah.
And when people come tour, DC Chinatown, they'll have a destination for Asian cuisine.
And when do you think that's going to open?
In the next few months, hopefully.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, are you going to have a grand opening?
Of course, well, and you'll be invited.
Okay, great. Just weaseled my way into an invitation there, didn't I? So what were some of the factors that made you choose this neighborhood, and what do you love most about it?
So after I graduated college, I worked at Before Consulting, Deloitte, and I lived in this area, and I just love this neighborhood. I grew up in Maryland, so I like being in suburbia, but not too far away from the city, so I just love this location. So I live 5 minutes away from here.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just a neighborhood that I love, and I want to serve and continue living here.
Great, great. Well, there's so much going on in Ballston. It's just so much fun. So, what are some odd requests you've had from your customers?
I haven't personally taken an order that's as odd as this one, but I've heard from other store locations. The oddest one, I think, is a customer that loved the toppings so much. They'll order like 5 or 6 different toppings in one tray, and this is like a mobile order. So one serving of the topping, we fill it about 1/5 of the cup, right? So you can imagine the entire cup is filled with different toppings, so they're leaving barely any room for tea. So yeah, they wanted a dessert, right? so we give them a cup of toppings and a separate cup of tea.
Okay, that's fun. So tell us about you. We heard about your business, but tell us about you. What you graduated college in 2010. That's the year I graduated too. So, so tell us about what makes you run. Like when you close the door, when you lock up here and you leave. What do you like to do?
What do I like to do? So I studied accounting in college. I love numbers. I love math actually, but I didn't know that accounting was not about math. It's all about numbers, which is fine. It became really handy. So last night I stayed up till 3 a.m. doing inventory, building a spreadsheet, and building the P&L. So we just opened mid-September, and then we just had a closing month. Well, I guess this is month end, right? So yeah.
So you just opened?
Yeah, we just opened. So I like data. I like building spreadsheet. Very nerdy, I know. But
my husband's like that too. He spreadsheets everything, drives me crazy.
But I also enjoy like running. I have a daughter, so I love spending time with family. Yep.
Oh, nice. Very nice. What do you think your customers would say they love most about your business?
I think that Kung Fu Tea, in comparison with other competition, there are a few brands out there now. I understand that, but I think Kung Fu Tea probably has like the most bold flavor in terms of I know Asians actually don't really like very sweet drink, and that is something that I hear very often when I have Asian customers. They like to customize the sugar level to 50%, but I think American has a sweeter palate. And the tea flavor is definitely bolder than other drinks. So yeah, I think it's just it's a brand that caters to the American market versus the other brand. They are definitely has more subtle taste.
Interesting.
So I think that makes us that's really the differentiator. Yeah.
Gotcha. So you're down here in this really cool food hall. So besides bubble tea, is there anything here that you really, really like?
I know the Hot Lola is very popular, but I personally, I'm a little bit of a health nut, so I like the Poke Bowl a lot.
Oh, okay.
So make sure to check it out.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. So I think we've learned a lot about your business, and I would encourage anybody who's in the Ballston area, if you're shopping in the mall, come down to the food hall and come to Kung Fu Tea, and if Alexis is here, just say that you saw this interview on Park Bench and say hello. Otherwise, just come down because it's a fabulous business, and she, as you can tell, she's going places. She's really going places. So again, we are at Kung Fu Tea, and we are in the Ballston Mall. It's located at 4238 Wilson Boulevard, and that's in beautiful Ballston, Arlington, Virginia. And I am Julie Clifford. I'm a real estate agent with Compass. And if there's anything we can ever help you with, if you need some information about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you can always reach out to me. You can call or text me at 703-980-0243. And also, the phone number here is...
I don't have it memorized, but I can pull it up.
571-431-6529.
Yes, you're correct.
That's the phone number here. And she's got a website, kungfutea.com. They're on Facebook at Kung Fu Tea. They're on Twitter at KFTEUSA. And on Instagram at Kung Fu Tea USA. So check that all out, like everything, and thanks for spending some time with me at Julie's Community Spotlight.